Today we're talking about spinach in Farming Simulator 25. Spinach is considered a vegetable in the game, as well as carrots, parsnips, and red beets, in addition to green beans and peas. We already have videos on green beans and peas, so check those out. Unlike the root vegetables, no special sowing machines are required and no ridges need to be built. After preparing the soil, the vegetables are sown using a seeding machine. Spinach and peas both use a standard seeder, and if you're doing green beans, that's going to be using a planter. Additionally, it's extremely expensive to get into the harvesters for these three, so yeah, just be careful. First things first, we need to pick out a seeder. Any of these standard seeders will do. They will all do spinach. And since we're just using regular seeders for this kind of stuff, all we got to do is get out to the field, find our spinach, and go. And that's about it. Make sure you've got the appropriate amount of fertilizer down, your lime, rolling, plowing. All of that stuff can be found right here in soil composition. I have a lot of that stuff turned off just for testing purposes. However, you may be playing with more realistic stuff or just more features than I am for testing purposes. So there you go. All we got to do is, well, put some spinach down on this field. Now that the seed is in the ground, let's go find ourselves a house and get some rest. Here is what we are looking like in the first growth stage. Now there is something very cool about spinach. So you can plant it in March or around April in the game. Now, I do not have growth calendar turned on, so I can plant it whenever I want. However, if you're doing that, you can actually get 2 harvests out of it without having to plant a second time, which is very cool. Here is our growth stage number 2 and growth stage number 3, which is ready to harvest. Doesn't take a lot of time. Now let's go find ourselves a spinach harvester, and here it is, the Oxbow MKB4TR. This is currently the only one that we've got in the game, at least when I'm recording this video. By the time you're watching this or playing, there may be more, there may be some mods, more stuff from Giant, something like that. But in the meantime, here we are at $635,000. Just to give you an idea as well, the green bean harvesters, $498,000, and the pea harvesters, $571,000. Is a lot. These are probably the kind of machines that you would likely be running like 2 to 4 of them at a time on a single field. Obviously, the field that I'm running is very small, so that would not make sense. However, well, it may make sense for you. Also, the pipe out on this is really interesting. Let's see if I can show you this while we're driving out to the field. It raises up, way up, it kicks out like that. It also empties extremely quickly, which is very cool. It's also super mega wide, so I definitely recommend using a semi-trailer for this. That's definitely what you want to use, or a big tipper trailer, something like that. You're definitely going to want to use that. So let's get out here to the field and let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. I'm going to go in, check out our AI workers. Of course, they all work perfectly fine. It's wanting me to do 5 headlands. I'm good with that. Probably 3 is more than enough for me. Grab it. Also, when you click lower, it will also unfold for you. It's pretty sweet. And just go, baby, go, baby, go. No, I do know that it will grow twice off of one planting whenever you are using your seasons mode, aka the crop cycles. But I don't know if it works when you're not doing that. So we're going to find that out too. I will say this much. I am double checking this GPS system through and through with this setup. Man, oh man, I'm putting it through its paces. Well, we made it through and I was able to get this entire field done. Great job. Now, let's kick this up. Let's go find ourselves a semi-truck, fill this up with 34,000 liters of spinach, and then hang out and wait. See if we can regrow this. Nothing quite like an electric semi-truck to confuse you. Not that I'm against it. I absolutely love it. Just never seen one before. There you go. All right. Putting all the spinach in here, and then we are going to get a little bit of fertilizing done, actually, just so I can double up my fertilizer, and we'll see how that's going to benefit or not, or interact. I'm not quite sure exactly how this is going to work. Never seen it before. We will double check in here to see really fast to see. So this is showing as harvested for now. So maybe we'll just skip the fertilization part and see what happens here. So something magical happened overnight. Spinach growing. That's awesome. And here we are yet another 3 months later. We planted in August. It is now February. Well, whatever, 6 months later. And we're harvesting again. It is unfortunately raining, though. So that's not really going to bode well for us. I don't think we can harvest in the rain. I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, I'm going to try. Is it doing it? It's harvesting in the rain. All right, there you go. Ha, 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 ha. How's about that? Yes, sir. Let's go. Just for funsies, I am going to go through here. So we've got that. There's just one little sliver there. That'll be fine. I actually want to kind of sleep again and see if that section regrows. The rest of the field's probably going to be just fine, especially since we've got the growth calendar turned off. Nothing is going to wither, so we're fine there. Everything's just going to hang out. But how's the sleepy time going to manage? Is it still showing as harvested? That's going to be the big thing here. Boom. Still showing as harvested and still showing a harvested state here as well. So, yes, you can grow it twice, but you will have to double fertilize because, well, there is no fertilizer on here, so you will have to do that again. It's just that you don't have to replant it. Kind of like sugarcane. This is awesome. It's such a great addition to the game. Now that we've got our spinach in here, and we would have had twice as much had I harvested, but I don't have that kind of time. I love you, but I don't have that kind of time. We could go down, take a look at spinach. I don't know how to spell spinach. There we go. And then we can find out where to take it. We can even take it to places, well, I was going to say the canning factory, but yeah, the canning factory. We could take it here, and we could process it even further into a spinach bag. So there you are. And there we go. There you are. That is spinach in Farming Simulator 25. If there was anything I didn't cover that you want to see more of, please let me know. This is just a basic basic overview to get you guys started. Yeah, we're interviewing DJ about spinach. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like, get subscribed if you're new. Enjoy the GoHam fam. Double check the notifications. That way, when I release videos, you know about them. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you in the next one.